and a very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Wayne County Fair, the 4-H barn out here at the Wayne area. It is a beehive of activity, or what would more than a beehive, a barn full of activity?
Barn full of activity. There's kids running around like swine going to market.
There's all kinds of things going on here, folks. Hello, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey at the Wayne County Fair at the 4-H barn. We do this every year. We always have a lot of fun. We get a chance to chat with some of the 4-H kids and to talk about their projects, talk about their animals, and we also get the chance this morning to talk again with Ryan Littlejohn. We had Ryan on the show a couple of weeks ago as we were promoting this week, and I gotta tell you, Ryan, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being back.
I don't know if it's a pleasure for your viewers or for me, or probably not for you.
Well, certainly a pleasure for you. Certainly a pleasure for Ryan. But Ryan, the 4-H, we like I said, we promoted it a couple of weeks ago. It seems that it was a successful promotion.
It was. We've had a really great fair. The kids have all done very well. I can't complain about anything. We've had some pretty decent weather. Might get a little hot in the afternoon, and we sweat through a few shirts, but we all make it work. And I have seen a few kids cool off in that water trough over there.
Oh, well, you see, now you got the water trough. Yep. A kid can always dump their head in it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, they were doing that yesterday. Instead of bobbing for apples, they were bobbing for water bottles.
Bobbing for bottles. There's nothing wrong with that, and as long as you keep the hogs' heads out of there too.
Yeah. You don't want to share water with an animal.
No,
that's not very fun.
No. There's plenty of water for animals. I got to tell you, there have been the place out here is immaculate. It looks wonderful. How much work do you think, how many hours have you folks put in to making this auction barn set up in the shape that it is? It looks like you have new cages this year.
Yes, so our fair board here in Wayne County and the 4-H Foundation and a few other individuals have gone together to make barn improvements the last few years. So we have brand new hog pens. We've got a brand new sound system this year. I've got this really cool microphone.
Why don't you give that a hit so that everybody can hear the sound system?
Yeah.
Just say testing.
Testing. Ooh, look at that. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm talking on the Bruce Dickey Show and in the barns at the same time.
Very
That's
impressive.
How awesome our new sound system is.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? It's state of the art. It's very impressive. And you mentioned you have the new pens, the new hog pens. I got to tell you, this is the most hogs I've seen out here in years. You've got a good contingent of animals.
We've got our numbers and animals are up. We had 135 birds, had 125 rabbits. We had 55 hogs, about 52 head of beef. I don't know. I think there was 100 goats, and
sheep.
Sheep was like 50 maybe. I mean, pushing some big
numbers. But that's up over the past few years. Tell me what is engendering what's getting you the gains, you think?
Everyone has chickens in their backyard.
Well,
and
eggs are expensive.
Yes, eggs are expensive. Yes, they are.
you want to make your own eggs.
Yep, and kids just love showing and being out here with their animals. I mean, there's nothing better than Fair Week and showing an animal.
We're going to show some of the kids a little bit and talk to them and actually show some of the animals here in just a little bit on the show this morning. But Ryan, tell me about how 4-H, not just the animals part of it, how the projects part of it, what kind of a boost that can be to some kids.
I mean, you have kids who they've worked all year long to get their animals ready, and then they go in not expecting to win. And we've had kids this year, first-year members, win some pretty big classes and just blow their mind. I mean, they are so excited to have worked so hard on something and be rewarded for that in the end.
You have any particular stories? I know that I'm going to talk to the little Kaiser girl here in a little bit,
yes,
who's a first-year shower and is competing in the round robin here this morning.
Yep, and she's a great example. It's her very first year in 4-H. She's done very well. She won showmanship in 2 species. She won a few classes here and there. She won a goat class and got a nice banner. And she's had a smile on her face every single day.
What are the kids? What do you think they're taking away? I mean, because basically the key to a good 4-H experience for a kid is both having fun as well as learning. And what do you think the kids are taking away that they'll use maybe in school or later on?
I think the life lesson of, everyone helps everyone out here. If you need help with your animal, another kid will come out and help you show. If you need help feeding one night because you might be in the queen pageant, the other kids are going to come out and help make sure all of your chores get done down here. It's okay to lose and have fun while you're losing.
That's the thing. You may not win grand champion.
No.
Not everyone is going to have the grand champion cattle or the grand champion beef or the grand champion swine. But I tell you what, I've done this all my life. I was not in 4-H. I think I've admitted that to you before because I did not have animals, but I came down here and hung out with the 4-H people. I lived about a half a mile up the road. And the lifestyle during the week or two of 4 weeks, the kids just remember that forever, don't they?
Oh, yeah. You can ask any 4-H alumni that's in this barn. They can still tell you what their favorite part of Fair Week was. It might be winning a certain show, but I bet you most of the memories are probably the water balloon fights that they had, or getting dunked in a stock tank, or doing all the fun things that happen after the shows.
Well, this is Thursday morning, and a large part also of the showing experience is taking place tonight at 5:30. Let's tell folks what's going on tonight.
Yeah, so tonight we have our 4-H auction. So the 4-H members
on this station, and we'll be streaming by then.
We hope.
hope.
We'd love for you to watch, because these kids have worked so hard with their market animal projects, and they're going to come tonight and be able to sell their market project. And we're going to have lots of buyers here that are supporting these kids, helping their future in 4-H and in the livestock industry just grow. And that's what they're here for. These kids want to grow in their project and in the livestock industry.
How do you grow? How do you go out and recruit buyers? I know that there are folks in the farm industry that come in and will buy, but you've also got people that really aren't so much in the industry that come out and buy too. What's behind it for these sponsors and these buyers?
Supporting the kids that's what they're here to do, and they'll tell you that. We want to be here to support the kids of Wayne County. And not only that, like when these kids go out, we tell the kids, it's your responsibility to go out and help find buyers to come to the auction. We've got flyers that they make phone calls. I've seen lots of kids on the phone this week with a potential buyer, inviting them to come to the auction and to support their 4-H project or in the 4-H program.
How many buyers do you think, with the number of animals going up, you kind of need the number of buyers to go up too, don't you?
We do. We have to have buyers that are going to be here to buy all these kids' projects, and I don't know what a number would be. I have never really thought about it.
Never really looked?
No, never really looked. I'm too busy helping the kids.
You just stack the chairs.
Yeah, pretty much. On auction night, I sit back, make sure the kids are getting in the ring, and I get to enjoy it a little.
All right, now you're the director for Wayne County, and these 4-H fairs are occurring all over the state, all over Southern Illinois, all over the state. What when you go to meetings with other directors, what are you finding throughout the area, throughout the state? Is 4-H a growing organization? It has had some down years, hasn't it? But it's kind of coming back.
It has. Right? Everyone took a hit during COVID, and 4-H was one of those, especially with fairs, because we didn't get to have live shows that summer.
Yeah.
But kids are starting to come back. We're starting to see numbers increase. I know for me personally in Wayne County, we've added 12 new members this year, and there's going to be even more next year. And these kids don't want to give up on this.
Well, when you say 12 new members, that kind of you don't realize what percentage that is. That's about 10% increase year over year.
It is.
And if you can do that, keep that going, hey, that's a boost all the way down the line.
Especially when you lose members each year too, because they age
because
out.
You're losing members whenever they turn 19.
Yep, 18 or 19 sometimes, depending on their age. And like down here on the show ring, we've got our completion member banners. I got 6 of them this year that are aging out. They're all going to be missed. They all do something special in 4-H, and that happens every year, but you got to have more kids to up and replace them, and they see what these older kids have set forth in front of them, and these younger kids want to live up to them.
Let's talk a little bit before we get out of here. I know the showmanship round robin is coming up. Tell me a little bit about what that is. We're not showing that this morning, but it's just, to me, it's fascinating. Kids for the showmanship, Master Showmanship Award, they have to show numerous species.
They have to show all 5 species that compete. So they have to show horse, goat, sheep, swine, and beef. So each exhibitor, had to win their showmanship class in their species. And now they have to show all 5 species, and the judge has to pick the top 2 kids out of that group of 5.
And it's showmanship and junior showmanship winners?
There's junior, intermediate, and senior. We have 3 levels of showmanship.
Okay.
The senior contestant actually who wins gets to go on and compete at the state fair showmanship contest. So it's very competitive senior. I mean, if that would be something we could stream today, I'd put a GoPro on all 5 of those kids.
I'd love it.
Because they are intense and they're here to win, to go to state fair.
Well, the fun part, we've been here for a little while so far this morning, and we've been watching some kids learn how to show cattle and learn how to show horses and stuff. What is the difference to showing a horse as opposed to, have you were in Kansas.
I was in Kansas.
4-H in Kansas.
Yep.
Did you win showmanship?
I won showmanship. I made it to round robin, and I always lost to the girls. And I think that was a common occurrence in my life. And my uncle always told me it's because I didn't have the prettiest smile. But I was in round robin before, and the horse was always the scariest for me because I was a cow kid. I showed beef and dairy. And it was hard. I mean, I've never been a fan of horses. But
right.
You have to walk a horse out, set it up for inspection. The judge walks around. You have to know which way to move when the judge walks around. And then you have to run with the horse. I don't care for running either. And I had a little kid yesterday tell me, he goes, what do I have to do for the horse? I said, well, you got to walk with the horse. And then you got to set up for inspection. You got to trot out. He goes, I have to run with this thing. I said, you're probably small enough you will have to sprint to keep that horse up at a trot.
Kids don't watch enough Westerns anymore.
No, they don't.
To enjoy the horses.
That's what we probably need to do one night. We need to have a Western out here, and
these
kids can see what it's like to be a cowboy.
There you go. I love the thought. You could have a Western, so the kids can get comfortable with the thought of horses. They don't have. They don't show enough Westerns on TV maybe anymore.
Nope. Maybe we can.
A 4-H Western
you work for
show.
Someone that could fix that.
I could probably fix that if I had a kombucha too. All right, now what are we going to do the rest of the show here today?
So we've got some kids lined up to come down and talk to you about their projects.
Okay.
I think we've got some beef animals. We've got a rabbit, and maybe some chickens.
All right.
Pretty interesting things.
Right.
I know last year we had a chicken up here, and it made an impression on lots of people.
We had a chicken up here that made.
Yeah. It didn't lay an egg, but it laid something.
It laid something. That's exactly right. Oh, well, that's wonderful. We're going to let Ryan go do a bunch of other things. We're going to talk to some kids and their animals, and we'll do that and we're also going to get the queens up here. The first annual ever Wayne County Fair Queens will be up here later in the show. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, and thank you so much, Ryan, for your time and for all the work you do out here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you for coming out and being with us.
And also a reminder, at 5:30 tonight is the auction. So be here, be square. You want to watch that, or you can be here and bid in it and help the kids out. That'd be wonderful as well. Again, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to take a quick break, come back, talk to some kids and animals back after these. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Are you in the? Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Out here at the Wayne County Fair, the 4-H barn at the Wayne County Fair, and we are going to talk to some of the showers today, and show some of the animals today. I am joined today by Natalie. Natalie's the larger of the two, as Natalie is a cattle, is beef, and I'll get over there. Kaylin, if you tell me to come across whenever you're ready to talk. All right, Natalie might be having a little bit of a moment. She's been out here quite some. You've been out here all week long, right?
Yeah, we got here Sunday about 1, and we've been here ever since.
Tell everybody who you are and where you're from and which club you're in.
Well, I'm Kaylin Loker. I'm originally from Wayne City, but I went to Sisney this last year for my senior year. I'm a part of the Wayne City 4-H club. This is my September heifer, Nellie. She came from Marvin Kramer. Great guy. I highly recommend doing cattle with him.
Wonderful. Now, how long have you been showing animals out here at the fair?
This will be my 4th year showing cattle.
Did you? Okay, now I know that you're participating over there in the round robin. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I did participate in the round robin about 2 years ago, so I think I'll do all right.
Do you enjoy? What's your favorite part about coming out to the fair and spending time with all the folks out here and with your animals?
Well, I've really enjoyed getting to meet new people over the last couple of years, and I've really enjoyed making new friends and learning more about cattle every single year that I've shown. I've taken a few lessons for showing, and it's really helped me improve my skills, and I don't think I'd be here where I am today without the friends that I've made along the way.
Natalie wanted to say, do you agree, Natalie? You all right with that? Is she going to eat my microphone?
Maybe. She might.
What does Natalie eat? How much does she eat?
Well, it's a secret recipe, but we put her.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we give her a little bit of sweet food. We give her 4 scoops a day. We give her a heaping scoop of this special sweet food, and then a scoop of early bird on top of that.
How big is Natalie? Is this as big as she is going to get, or are we going to raise her to even be bigger and become a mom and have all kinds of calves and stuff?
Yeah, well, she's only about 10 months old right now, so she's still got plenty of room to grow. If I'm able to show next year, which I hopefully will be able to, just depends on how college and work goes, but she'll hopefully be calving soon.
So now you'll have Natalie's calves next year, or you try to bring Natalie back?
No, I'll try to bring her back next year, and she'll hopefully be pregnant with her baby.
Oh, I see. Well, I see. Now, isn't that fun to look forward to, Natalie? I'm not sure she's looking for. But she will look forward to being back at the fair.
Oh yeah, she did great this year. She won first in her class in the September Angus Heifer class, and then in the Grand Champion Drive, she won me Supreme female overall. And then in the junior show, she did the same thing. She won the whole female show.
Wow, congratulations. Does Natalie get to go to Springfield, or is she saying, I'm not heading to Springfield, I'm done with it, I'm tired of it, I'm sick of it? What's she going to do?
Well, the plan was to go to the district fair, but unfortunately I've got work that day, but we will be taking her to Springfield and she'll get to show at Springfield, so I'm hoping we'll go far with her.
Well, outstanding. Congratulations. Natalie seems like she's fired up about it. Are you fired up about it, Natalie? I don't think Natalie really gives a rat's rear end right now, do you, Natalie? Natalie's had a big week. When she's at home, what's she do? Does she have a pond she can go spend time in on these hot days?
Yeah, we've got a big open field that she gets to run around, and whenever she's tied up and we'll work with her, we'll get her fed real good, fatten her up, get her hair trained, and we pamper her once she's tied up.
Well, that's wonderful. So next year she'll be all even more trained and ready to go, and you can win the big bucks again.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's the plan. Kaylin, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. I don't know if was there somebody else that was going to. You got a pig coming in, if you will. Natalie's going to go out that.
Let me shake your hand.
Oh, well, you bet. Thank you very much for being here. You bet. Good luck in the showmanship. That is Kaylin Loker, and now we're going to bring in some swine. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've worked with swine over the years, and they can be a little bit more cantankerous than Natalie, let's put it that way, as we're out here at the 4-H barn at the Wayne County Fair with Ryan Littlejohn and all the 4-H kids. It is a lot of fun. Come on in if you're showing. I think they're waiting to get the pig out. Are you showing, or are you going to bring, or somebody else going to bring your pig to you? Okay, come here. What's your name, young lady?
Kinley Kaiser.
Kinley Kaiser?
Yes.
I was talking about you over there with Ryan, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Is this your first year as a 4-H member?
Yes.
What made you decide to go out for 4-H and enjoy it?
Because I like showing animals.
Oh, really? So it was the animals that got you into it, huh?
Yes.
What's your favorite animal to show?
Goats or cattle.
Goats and cattle? Okay, so whenever we bring in this swine in here, it maybe not your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I appreciate you coming out here to do that. Are you in the showmanship next, the round robin coming up?
Yes.
Well, good luck to you. Tell me about your hog.
Its name is Stripe, and it's a barrow.
Stripe is a barrow. How old would Stripe be?
I'm not exactly sure.
Probably about 6 or 7 months or so. Now, who have you? Does your family own Stripe? I guess. How long have you known Stripe since he was born?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay? What are the keys to showing pork or swine that are different from the goats that you would be more comfortable with?
You show with a stick and you tap it on its side.
Now, will they mind you for the most part?
Yeah.
Oh, do they? What happens if they don't mind you?
I just like.
Run?
No.
Do you run?
No. I just walk after it.
Come here, Stripe. I don't think. See, I've owned a pig too. You're not going to eat don't eat the cord, Stripe. Stripe, you going to talk? I don't think Stripe wants to talk. Okay, now what did Stripe win for you?
He just won some blue ribbons and stuff.
Okay, so Stripe's not going to state fair? If you get a chance, can you advance the state fair in the round robin over there? I don't know if you're level, I don't know, are you intermediate or a junior?
Intermediate, I think.
Okay. Well, you might have a chance. Well,
Yeah, junior.
you're junior. Okay. Well, I tell you what, best of luck to you in the round robin coming up, okay? Stripe's a good old boy, isn't he?
Yep.
How much does he weigh?
2.
200?
Yeah.
So, wow. So when do we get to call him Bacon?
2 weeks.
Good luck in the auction, and good luck in the auction tonight, okay?
Thanks.
You bet. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a young Miss Kaiser with a stripe. We got one more coming. We are bringing in another animal. This one looks like a cute little thing. Oh, heavens. How cute. Now, is it okay if I talk loud around this animal?
Yeah, it's okay.
It'll be fine. She won't mind. What's its name?
We don't really have a name for it.
You haven't named it? Okay, well, let's see. It's Gray. How about we call him Silver?
Yeah, Silver, that would be nice.
Is it a boy or a girl? Do we know?
I'm thinking it's going to be a boy.
What's your name?
Lila.
Lila what?
Lila Farron.
Lila Ferens? Well, welcome, Lila. What are you showing out here this week? What did you show this week?
I showed a horse, a rabbit, and chickens.
Oh, really? And a hog.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite to show?
Chickens.
Why?
Because I got champion with my little banny rooster.
Oh, no kidding. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Does that mean you get to go up to Springfield?
We're not going to go to state with it.
Okay.
Because we don't want to drive it all the way there and then drive it all the way back.
That's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's going to be for a whole week if we did that.
It'd be what?
For a whole week.
You'd have to be up there a whole week to show chickens? It sounds like some kind of racket to me, does it to you?
Yeah.
Don't show this to the state fair, state 4-H people. Well, okay, now what goes into raising rabbits for the fair?
It's for fun and it's fun to watch them.
What do you do, though? I mean, do you have to feed it or clean out its hutch or what?
Really, all you have to do is feed it and clean out its hutch also.
How often do you need to clean out the hutch? Take it easy, Silver.
When it gets really dirty.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you clean a rabbit hutch? It's been a long time since I've done it. I have done that, though.
Basically take a scoop shovel and a wheelbarrow and start to scoop it up.
So that's a big hutch. If you're taking a wheelbarrow into it.
Yeah.
How many rabbits do you have?
I would say about 12.
Wow, that seems like a lot. How many chickens do you have?
15 to 14.
What makes you decide which chicken you want to bring out to the fair? Because are there some that look better than others, or maybe some that are busy laying eggs that you don't want to mess with, or how's that? How do you make that decision?
Really, you just catch them and see what type they are, and then just bring them. That's how we do it.
As long as you can catch them, they go.
Yeah.
That's great. Are you in the showmanship round robin too as well today?
Yes.
Well, you sound about ready if you're already showing 3 or 4 different kinds of animals, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you nervous about that over there? What's the big scary part coming up for those big beef cattle maybe?
Yeah, because I have to show a steer.
Oh, a steer. How come a steer?
They just picked me up with one, so
okay.
That's how I get to show it.
Well, now what's the difference between a steer and a different kind of beef, like Natalie that we had out here earlier?
Well, one's a boy and one's bigger and it weighs a lot more than hers.
The boys are going to weigh more than the girls, aren't they?
Yes. And one's a boy and one's a girl.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's a pretty big difference. Now, you're looking forward to the horses. I mean, if you're already showing horses, you're going to be at an advantage with that, aren't you?
Yeah, I already show horses, by the way, too. So that's going to be helpful for me.
There you go. So I got to tell you, Lila, I think you're going in to win, aren't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be doing it any other way. Congratulations. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thanks.
You bet. There's Lila and Silver. We're going to take a quick break, come back here with Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, look at a couple more animals, see if we can't get the queens. You're watching Big Talk. Back after this.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new transfer money so your future will look sunny. Call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in here at the Wayne County Fair. It's the 4-H barn. Again, the 4-H auction is tonight at 5:30. You're going to want to stick around and watch that. Okay, we have some more animals in here. Tell me, young lady, tell me your name.
Jamie Joe Smith.
Jamie Joe Smith. Tell me about what are we showing here? This looks like some kind of four-legged quadrupedal animal.
He's a weather boar meat goat.
A Mika? Meat goat. A meat goat. Oh, a meat goat. A weathered meat goat. Okay. What's the weathered mean? Hate to ask stupid questions, but that's the one. That's my best kind.
I don't know that.
There you go. Have you been showing goats long?
3 years.
What got you into showing 4-H animals?
I really like messing with livestock.
No kidding. What do you guys have at home? What do you farm?
Just really horses.
Oh, no kidding. So what did you show here today besides goats or this week?
I've only showed goats this week.
You have horses, but you don't show horses?
I did show horses a couple weeks ago in 4-H.
Yeah, okay, I was too specific, wasn't I? That was out at the Saddle Club, wasn't it? How'd you do out there on your horses?
Good, I got reserved.
Congratulations, that's outstanding. Well, I tell you what, this looks like, what's your favorite part about coming out to the fair and spending some time out here?
Winning.
Good for you, Jamie Joe. I don't blame you a bit. That'd be my favorite too. What does the goat have a name?
No.
We call this goat Meat. This is Meat. Oh, well, thank you very much, Jamie Joe. I'm going to go talk to this young lady. You can walk on out if you like. If you want. That's up to you. Let's talk to, tell me your name, young man.
Quay Johnson.
Quay Johnson. And you've got basically the same kind of a goat as Jamie Joe had, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been showing goats?
Since I was like 3, 4.
They start you that young, huh? That seems really young. You must like it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about, what other animals do you show?
I show pigs and sheep.
So which one is the easiest to show? What's your favorite animal to show?
Probably pigs.
Why?
They're a lot easier to break. There's not enough stuff. You just gotta teach them how to walk and not brace and stuff.
I'm surprised by that. I would think a goat would be easier to train than a pig.
No.
Why is that? Are the goats? Do the goats think they're smarter than pigs? Is that what it is?
No, I just think they're a lot dumber.
I'm not saying what you think. I'm asking what the goats think. Do the goats think they're smarter?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, if the pigs are trainable, that means that they are. You're smarter than the pigs. That's the main point. Have you ever been pushed around by a pig or a goat? Who's meaner in the ring?
Probably pigs.
Why?
I mean, they fight a lot.
Pigs are unlikable, aren't they, to each other? Well, I tell you what. How'd you do this week with your goats and your pigs?
I didn't show pigs this year here, but that one got grand, dairy goat, and then her baby got reserve, and this one got reserve for me goats.
Well, congratulations, Quay. That's outstanding. Let's move along to your grand champion, Quay. Hello, young man. What's your name?
Lucas Loker.
Lucas Loker, and Lucas is showing that you're helping with Quay's goat here, right?
Yeah.
You didn't show this one?
No, that was all Quay.
What do you normally show out here?
I show cows.
Am I standing in a bad spot behind this goat?
I don't believe so.
Quay says yes. I think I probably could have gotten kicked or maybe had something else dropped on me there, couldn't I, Quay?
Yeah. Bad spot? Yeah.
Okay, but how'd you do with your cattle?
Well, my best one was my steer. He got reserve grand champion in the junior show.
Wow, congratulations. Are you going to try to take him up to the state?
Might as well.
Might as well. I'm with you. Well, I tell you what, boys, wonderful. How long you been showing?
This is my 4th year, I'm pretty sure.
What got you into it?
Just other people around me showing cows, and felt like it was pretty fun.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 14.
You going to keep going through high school through till you're 18, you think?
I'm going to go till I can't.
There you go. He's going to go till he can't. Outstanding. What now? This is your champion. What's its name? Her name.
A lot of names, but Mom calls her Crook.
Calls her what? Trush? Crook.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Crook, because she used to be Crook. Well, that got straightened out. Well, how are you doing, Crook? Crook doesn't want to talk. Can you make him talk? No, that's not very cool. Well, fellas, best of luck to you at state, and thank you so much for being here today, okay? We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and see if we can't talk to the Fair Queens. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after these.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
I'm watching, Steve. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. when I get the opportunity to talk to two young queens like this, I'm talking to the queens as opposed to talking to you, Steve. Folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today as we are joined by royalty this morning. I am joined by young lady Caden Smith, the Wayne County Fair Queen, and the Junior Fair Queen, Nora Oliver, with me today. Ladies, how are you? Welcome to Big Talk. As Cadence has the microphone, I'm going to talk with Cadence a little bit first. Congratulations, Cadence. You're how long? I guess you'll be the queen for the next year, huh?
Yep, I will.
What? Okay, now, what all duties do you have to? What do you have to do as the Wayne County Fair Queen? You're going to get a nice convertible and go to parade after parade after parade after parade, aren't you?
So for the rest of Fair Week, I'll just be here for different events and just be talking to people and things like that. And then after Fair Week's over, I will start preparing for state, where I will be competing in January.
So you are going to go up there and compete at the
Yes.
State Fair Queen.
And then in between all of that, I'll be going to different parades, different other pageants around here to see other girls and just different things like that, and things throughout the community.
Is this who your mom and dad?
My parents are Justin and Crystal Smith.
Are you? And I guess they're behind you 100% because I mean they're going to be doing a lot of the work too, right?
Yes, they are.
It gives you a nice opportunity to thank them. You can say thanks.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents. I've known I wanted to do this pageant for a really long time, but really once I decided to do it, I didn't realize what all was going to be in it. I have done a pageant before. I was the Miss Sisney Reunion Queen in 2022, and that was a lot smaller compared to this, but I'm really excited for it, and I know that they're also really excited for me.
God bless you, Cadence. You keep answering questions before I get the chance to ask them. What got you into into pageants? I mean, if you won Sisney Reunion 3 years ago, what made you decide to continue on?
So I competed in that pageant. I had done it twice. The first year I did it, I got second runner-up, and then the second year I won, and so I was not able to compete in it for the next 2 years. And then once I learned they were going to have this pageant, I really wanted to do it because I've always asked when I was younger why there wasn't a Wayne County Fair pageant.
What were you told? I mean, I've always wondered the same thing because we go to fair to fair to fair to fair, and the pageants are always tremendously popular. I'm certain when you were there, it was a big crowd, right?
Yes. So what I had always been told was that they used to have a pageant like a long while ago, but then it just got to where there wasn't enough participation in it, so they stopped doing it because there wasn't enough people, and then just different things like that.
Well, that happens.
Yep.
Are you where you go to school? Are you in college?
Yes. So I graduated from Sisney High School this past May, and I am attending Frontier right now to receive my nursing degree.
Oh, no kidding. How long of a process is that? Is that a 2-year program?
Yes, so it's a 2-year program, and I'm not stopping, so I'm doing both summers, this summer and my next summer, just so I can get it done with less classes to take each semester. So technically I'm going to be in school for the next 2 years straight.
Well, that and go to pageants and go to parades and such. I got to ask, how often do you wear the crown around the house?
I haven't been wearing a whole lot, but the night that I won, I did not take it off probably until like midnight. I was just doing a lot of different things and didn't really think about taking it off. So now my mom was like, "Oh, you might want to take that off." So then I did.
Cadence, what was the most enjoyable part about, or what to you is the most enjoyable part about competing in pageants?
I really like just getting to talk with a lot of people. There's a lot of younger girls that always love doing pageants and seeing queens and stuff, and just being able to talk to those people because I've always been that same girl. But then also just the different things that I have done throughout this pageant and the things that I really like getting out there and making more known to people. This is a great way for me to be able to get those things out there and also just support our fair in so many ways.
Well, you know, that's the cool part is that you are a fair queen and get to go on, but you get to support this fair, and you'll also presumably go up to other fairs, to their pageants too. And what are the boons to going up and seeing other pageants and other young ladies compete?
Sorry, what did you say?
What are the boons? What are the advantages to going up? And I mean, because we're a little bit early in the circuit, there may have been other contestants from other fairs coming down to watch.
Yes, so I am really excited to get to go to different fairs, pageants, just because there was so many at ours, and I've already gotten made so many new friends through that. So many girls have followed me on Instagram or anything like that, and just already been talking to me and just telling me that if there's anything I ever need, that I could just contact them, and I really am excited to be able to do the same thing for other girls.
Well, let's talk a little bit to Nora. Thank you very much. We'll get back to you in a little bit, okay? Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, Nora, now, where are you from? Where do you go to school?
I am right now at Fairfield Community High School, and I will be a sophomore in the fall.
Going to be a sophomore. Okay. What made you decide you wanted to compete in the Junior Queen pageant?
Well, I did the Fall Fun Fest pageant, and I loved it so much. I did not get an award, but I was very happy to do it. It was a great experience, and when I found out there was going to be a fair pageant, I was like, ooh, that sounds really fun. How would I do that? Just for the experience.
Right.
And then I ended up, winning, so it was a lot of fun.
How many competitors were there? I think, there were 9 in the junior?
9 junior, I think.
Okay. What does the pageant entail? Do you interviews? Do you answer? Do you go? Is there a talent? Do you go out there and do the muscles thing, or what do you do?
So we had an interview at 3:45 that day.
Okay.
And after our interview, they just asked us questions about what we do, why we want to do the pageant, and all that. And then we went and got ready, and we came back here, and we came out in a T-shirt. And we said our names, we introduced ourselves, all that stuff, and then we went and got into fun fashion wear, which was just an outfit we wanted to wear. I know, it was so fun. I was really excited about that. I wore just a denim dress with some cute boots. And then we came out in our formal, and they read our bios, and we just walked and got to show off our dresses and everything. It was very fun.
Is the, I got to ask, because I know that fashion is, most women I know, fashion, they just love it.
Yeah.
They just love it. That must be a lot of the enjoyment for you, getting to pick what you wear at these different events, right?
Yes, it's very fun. Fashion gives me a very good boost of confidence, being able to choose what I want to wear and just everything about it. I just love being able to get all dolled up.
Tell me about the interview session. You said it was at 3:45. How long did it last? And is it more nerve-wracking for you to meet with interviewers for a pageant, or is it more nerve-wracking for you guys to talk to a jerk here on TV?
Well, our interviews were 3 minutes long.
Oh, I see. This is longer than that already.
Yeah. It was very nerve-wracking, obviously, just because you need to be formal and you need to talk to a judge as you would talk to anybody. And it was very fun, though. I love being able to talk to new people, so it wasn't too nerve-wracking to, answer questions and stuff, because I love to talk anyway, so it wasn't that bad.
You want to make sure when you're doing the interview with the judges, you want to make sure that you don't curse, right? Yeah. Is grammar important, I guess?
They want to make sure you can talk nice, I guess.
That makes sense, because you are representing.
Yes.
You'll be representing. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one final quick break. We're going to come back here and wrap things up from the Wayne County Fair. Again, with the royalty, we are joined by Caden Smith and Nora Oliver, the Wayne County Fair Queen and the Wayne County Fair Junior Queen. Junior Miss Queen? What do you pronounce? Junior Miss here at the Wayne County Fair. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after these. At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs.
and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Joined by Wayne County Fair Junior Miss Nora Oliver and the Wayne County Fair Queen for 2025, Cadence Smith. And you'll probably see these young ladies in the parades and stuff around your area here in a little bit. Cadence, back to you. Let's talk a little bit about Springfield.
Okay.
What do we, how many, there are 102 counties in Illinois. And there are only 7 other, or 6 other young ladies competing here. What kind of what kind of challenges will it be when you're competing against, I think, another 50 or 60 up there at Springfield? Or will it matter?
Yes, so I do think it's going to be a big difference. One thing with that is whenever you go to state, they have where everyone competes at first, but then they have the top, I don't know, is it 15 or 16 girls that make it to finals. So I'll be competing against all of those girls, and I'm really excited for that just because it's going to be so many different people. And while I knew most of the girls that I competed against for this pageant, those girls I'm not going to know a lot of them. So just getting to know them and just see how things are in their county and how they do things versus how we are doing things is going to be really interesting to me.
I think that's kind of the fun part about the pageant process that maybe people don't realize is that you competitors, while it can be a little intense and you're wanting to win, of course, but you get to meet a lot of people and make a lot of new friends, don't you?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the process up there. Is it going to be, you only had a 3-minute interview for the juniors. How long was the interview for you guys in the senior competition?
Our interview was 4 minutes long.
So how much longer will they spend with you up at the Springfield?
I'm honestly not too sure. It might be 4 minutes too. I think Alexi was trying to keep it pretty close to like what state would also be like, just so that we weren't really unprepared for anything that we weren't going to be doing at state. While it will be a lot on a bigger scale and there will be a lot more competition, trying to keep as many things as we can close to it will help us a lot.
You mentioned Alexi. Alexi is the coordinator of her last name?
Harvey,
Lexi Harvey. And she has some experience and will be able to throw that at you guys, I guess, too, right?
Yes, I'm really excited for that because since we just brought this pageant back this year, having someone that has went and competed at state and won and just know how the whole process goes is going to be really great for us to be able to get this first year going really well. So for the next years to come.
That's a tremendous advantage. Now, okay, God forbid there's 50 people up there. Maybe one of them gets ahead of you and you don't win. Are you able to come back or is this a one and done, or are you able to come back and keep competing? How's that work at the
at
fair
state
level?
It's just a one and done thing because you can only compete for county once, and so you get one chance to run at state. If you don't get it, then
wait a minute. You can only compete once, or you can
like if you win.
But if you win, you can only win once.
Yes. So if you don't win at your county, then you can keep running until you're at the age where you can't run anymore. The ages for Miss is 16 to 21.
I see.
If you do win, then you go compete at state, and you cannot compete again at state because you have to win a county pageant to be able to go. And if you've already won one county, then you can't go to another one and win.
I'm going to ask a kind of a question that seems like it's probably out in the weeds, but it kind of matters when it comes to the pageants and that kind of thing. Does age matter? I mean, I guess you're 19 or 18, just graduated from high school.
I'm turning 18 tomorrow.
You're turning 8. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Congratulations. She'll be turning 18 and she'll be out there pig pinning at the same time.
I will
be. happy 18th birthday pig pinning. Woo! That'll be a good time. Okay, so you're turning 18. Do the kids that are 19, 20, 21 maybe have an advantage at the state fair level?
I feel that there can be a big difference between how a 16-year-old looks versus a 21-year-old because it is a very wide age gap. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's going to determine who wins. You could be 17 and win the pageant, or you could be 21, because every girl is so good in just so many different ways, and it just depends on who they think is going to be the best fit for the job, and it doesn't really matter on age.
Well, Nora, tell me a little bit. Take the microphone, and then you've won now. You've got the taste of victory. You're clearly, you're the lust for glory continues. I'm just teasing. So, do you think you're going to try to compete at further levels here whenever you age into maybe the queen level?
Yeah, so whenever I'm able to do Miss, I think I will definitely compete and hopefully do good, I guess.
Well, you hopefully, yeah, no kidding. Hopefully you do well. Do you get practice? Are you going to continue? I guess my question is, the Fall Fun Fest has theirs coming up here in a couple of months. Will you, or for that matter, Cadence, will either of you compete in the Fall Fun Fest? You might not be old enough for it yet.
I can, but I don't think we can since we are Miss.
Oh, since you've already won something.
Yeah.
I see.
How pageants work is if you hold one title, then you cannot go on to another title and before you give up your first. So you can't hold multiple titles at once. So since we are the Wayne County Fair Queens, then we're not supposed to go and run for another pageant and hold 2 titles at once.
See, now, Cadence, you've just put a crimp in my wife's thinking. and I will tell you this because she won the final Edwards County Pork Days Queen. So she was the pork queen back in 1988. And she wanted to go over to Bean Days and win the Bean Queen over there so that she could be at the same time the Pork and Bean Queen. Wouldn't that have been, see, now I realize that was a dream that was never going to come true. That's such a shame. Well, ladies, what kind of car do we know? What kind of car we're going to have in our parades? I saw last year's Mississippi reunion. She had they had a little get up with a 4-wheeler, and then they had a pull behind, a nice little transom type of thing behind them. It's just very impressive. Do we know what kind of car we're going to ride?
Not yet. I mean,
see, it's a little early for you to think about that, isn't it?
Hopefully for different parades, I won't have the same vehicle for each one because I like to change it up a little.
Yeah.
But there's many people around that will let us use their cars and then just help us with different things like that, depending on the parades.
Well, that's wonderful. Nora, do you have a car that you would? Okay, what's I would prefer? I want a Lamborghini Countach or something like that. What would you want to have as your car in a parade?
Something open top, I guess.
Just anything.
Yep. We've used my uncle's Bronco, and it's big reddish orange Bronco.
I think one of those you can take the whole back off of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, now that's a nice vehicle.
It's really nice, yeah.
That's a nice car. Well, ladies, I tell you what, congratulations. Now, are you going to be back here tonight for the auction as well, or? And you're here all weekend long. Mm-hmm. Who gets to hand out the prize winner, the prize to the demolition grand champion?
We both will.
Yeah. You'll both be there?
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask, you're going to be in nice formal wear or decent wear. How do you keep your feet clean out there in all that mud?
Well, I guess water does exist, so
water exists. Ladies and gentlemen, regal confidence right there. Water does work and does exist. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. And congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the fair. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in today to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Appreciate y'all tuning in here at the Wayne County Fair today. As again, tonight at 5:30, it's the 4-H auction. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun. The ladies will be here. They'll make an appearance. They'll probably hand out a check to some pig or something like that. and then again, the rest of the week, pig penning Friday night, demolition derby Saturday night. Going to be a great time at the Wayne County Fair. Thanks for watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great week.